I'm a dog, if you haven't seen from the other videos. I'm actually a Chihuahua mixed with a wiener dog behind the console, playing. And in today's video, I'm going to show you my favorite support builds. I would bark, but it's kind of awkward. You're going to see some absolutely adorable pictures in the background. They're so adorable. So let's start with the first builds. You're going to be seeing the pulse in the smart cover. You're going to see quite a lot of smart cover, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Don't get me wrong. I really like smart cover. I can't get over that ability. We're going to have to give them a name. So we'll go with the Mobile Fortress, which is going to be smart covered, followed by ammo catch. Next build will be complete jackass mode, which will be flashbang, followed by gas canister. Guess that's jackass build. Endless DPS, smart cover, and pulse. That picture fucking kills me. Oh my god, that fucking kills me. And then we have God mode, which is booster shot followed by smart cover. And for these builds to work, you don't need the best gear in the game. You really don't. These builds are, of course, what they're designed to do. They're designed to support and make your teammates be unbreakable, too much damage, a complete annoyance. It even works in the Dark Zone. I'll make a video of that working. The electronic support build in the Dark Zone. It's a walk in the park. One of your guys is going to be, their damage is just going to be insane. Okay, now in this part of the video, you're going to give your teammates the unlimited damage bonus. It's not really unlimited for you people who taking it too far overboard mode and go, oh, that's not the proper wording. Well, guess what? I really don't care. You give your teammates a shit ton of damage and a defensive bonus. They get the bonus of damage from being on the wall with the smart cover and the bonus from the pulse, and they also get a defensive bonus with the cooldown reduction. And an absolutely shitty healing over time effect that isn't actually shitty, because if your HP regeneration is high, then it's perfect, but most people still don't even understand how HP regeneration works. Because I even got into a small little argument, because for some reason people would like to have arguments over the internet and tell you to get a life, and then you look at that individual and you go, you just told me to get a life over the internet. So obviously you don't have a life yourself, sir. If people could actually come up with rather good insults, it would be more entertaining, and I'd leave your comments on the YouTube page half the time. But half the time you guys get stuck in a never-ending loop, because I'm stupid. I drop you down to my level of stupidity and I tear you apart. I mean, do something entertaining with your insults. Like the one guy told me I need to get a knife and castrate myself, and I said, please, if you're going to tell me to castrate myself, I need to use a fishing knife. Because that's more brutal. Imagine grabbing your lovely jewels, placing them on the counter, and grabbing a fishing knife with a hook and just tearing inside of them. Now, in this video here, I'm going to show you the magical crowd control form of complete irritation and utter chaos. All you got to do is grab yourself a flashbang and a gas canister. Now, if you're wearing the part and you're sporting that fantastic tactician set, you're going to have yourself an automatic 20% skill haste. There we go. So, that means all your abilities are going to be at about a 20-second mark. You go do the math and have yourself some fun. And while you're at it, you're probably going to hear some screaming in the background. Probably not, or you might. At the moment, I'm back at the townhouse, and my loving mothers is spawn camping my little brother on Call of Duty in the C-130. This has to be the most entertaining thing you could ever possibly imagine. Imagine hearing your little brother screaming, please stop killing me, over the microphone. And your mother is screaming, if you don't get one kill, your ass is grounded. Now, well, me mom's the best lady of life. During Christmas time, she got my brother a brand new computer. It was back then. It was the most fantastic thing in the world. It's like you children nowadays with your cellular phones and devices. The best moment of his life. He dug through that box, and when he got to the bottom of the box, all he found was a Barbie doll. This should be the God mode build. I don't got that much footage of using this one because I hardly use it as much as I used to. It takes a while to get used to using this build because you have to time your booster shot just right. And be aware, all these are done with random pugs. This mode was a fail for me on this round because I was completely distracted. I am very hooked on Fire Emblem. Seriously, why didn't anybody ever tell me about the Fire Emblem series? I didn't even know this game existed. It is so fun. I can't stop playing it. I feel like a crackhead. I just can't get off of it. Oh, does anybody remember the insulting people that used to leave a lot of angry comments on my pages? Because I want to remember their names, but I kind of can't because I have the attention span of a rodent and memory span of a goldfish. I remember the guys' names. I mean, they came up with some pretty bad insults, because it just gets on me. Like, if you can't make up a good insult, and you have to feed off of somebody else's lines, there's a problem. Like, hey, cool, you need to go get 2 cinder blocks and just smash your balls. See, that sounds absolutely painful and just dreadfully horrible. And then you'd be like, hey, you should also go grab some salt, just shove some salt rocks inside there. Or, my number 1 favorite is my one I always use on League of Legends. It's the only reason you're playing this game is because it's a bribe, so you won't tell the world how your dad is butt-fucking you in the basement. I got that from my sister. My sister gave me that line, and that is a fantastic line. Like, one guy he brought up the cool name. He's like, that's a stupid name. And I go, well, it's my favorite character off of a video game called Peng-Ya. She had twin tails, man. She was absolutely adorable, and she was a pirate. That's fantastic. Like, my number 1 name would have been Beef Curtains or One-Eyed McGee, but One-Eyed McGee was taken. And as fucked up as it is, don't get me wrong, my other name was slightly retarded, but someone took that one too. Why would you take that? I could have used that one. And then, let's see, the one on League of Legends I used was called, what was it? Oh, fuck. Oh, my God, what was it? Big Chief Slap-a-Ho. Now, in this part, I'm going to be showing you the Mobile Fortress. I love using this in the Dark Zone and everywhere I go. This is just for if you want an easy mode. It's just a slow, relaxing ride. You're not going to down everything fast, but nobody on your side's going to die. Like you saw, some people lost a lot of health, and it just refilled pretty fast. That's why I like this mode. See, I like doing these support roles with randoms, but what you really want to do is you want to do them with people you know. You can do them with randoms, it's just people don't like to stay on the wall or in the circles, and some people just don't like communicating. So, I think it's kind of hard, but it's still pretty easy. Like, I did this with Pugs. These guys died. We didn't beat this. As Fire Emblem. Like, it was still a pretty good group. Like, we did perfect. We had a few disconnection issues. We were getting kicked. But in the end, we didn't win. But it was still a pretty good time. I mean, nobody was even mad. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was rather fun to make, like all the other videos I love making. I love making these videos. They're actually very fun. It started off as just a joke, and I'm actually enjoying making these things. And I still can't get over the amount of haters on Ubisoft. Most of them have finally stopped, but there's still those few that started off calling me a cheater, and they can't get over that. It's the fact of me not actually cheating and just trolling players, and they just can't accept that, and that cracks me up more than anything. Like, it's fantastic. I mean, it is, oh my god, it's like cheesecake. Like, they just get so mad. I mean, one guy was so mad, he just wanted to argue on my page, and there was nothing to argue about. I'm going to continue making these videos, because I'm having a blast doing this. They're just so fun, and I can't wait for the new Ghost Recon, because when Ghost Recon comes out, I'm going to be making videos of that as well. Like, holy shit. Oh my god, these games are so fun. If you guys want, go ahead and leave some builds in the bottom for me to play with, and as always, remember, strangers give the best candy.